So today we're going to go over how to change your point identity or the starting point number by default in your template without using the points pull down menu at the top of the screen. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to go over to the settings tab here, and then you're going to go to commands under point, and then you're going to go to create points, and you're going to right click and go to edit command settings. This pulls up the defaults for when you create a point, what by default is going to be set. So for instance, what we're talking about is point identity, meaning which point are we going to start at. So if I'm an engineer and I don't want, I don't want to be using any of the survey points. So let's say the survey points 1 through 100,000 are kept as survey points only. So I'm going to set myself to start at 100,001. So this will automatically, when I create points in my template or whatever I use, it's automatically going to start there, and it holds it for everybody in the future who uses your engineering template. They would honestly have to go in here and change this to use a lower number. So it's one way to keep your engineers out of your surveying point number list. Honestly, it doesn't become so big of a hassle right now, but we've had a whole bunch of people complaining as the engineers are using points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then when they go to put the survey points in, because they kind of created a fake topo, they have to overwrite those points or then set an offset to their points. So to be honest, just solve the whole thing, set the engineering points up to an insane number, and then you don't have to worry about stepping over the survey points. And to do it, again, you just go into settings, create points, and you can save this right in your template, point identity, and set it there. Also note, there are other few things under here that right now everything's Civil 3D default. You could set under here as well, like if you don't want it to ask a number or an elevation or a name every time you create a point, it's also handy. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll say, only ask me for elevation, don't ask me for the description. I really don't care, because I'm just trying to crank in a bunch of elevations. It's one easy way to do it by going under here. You can also set what the point default style is right out of the bat, and you can also set an override if you want. I wouldn't do it, but you can, and you can set by default what are the point styles going to be on without even setting it. So really quick crash course tutorial. Again, command settings, kind of one of the least used things in Civil 3D in my opinion. So if you go to settings, go to commands, and you'll see a whole bunch of other stuff in here. You can feel free to tinker, of course, but create points. Set the points there, save it in your template, and you won't have your engineers stepping over your survey points again. So again, this is the AIMCAD channel. I'm Fearless Leader. Make sure you like and subscribe below. Again, plenty of these videos to come. Lots of just 5-minute videos on little tips and tricks and different things that are there. Feel free to give it a try. Leave some comments below. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching.